Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gini and I run Hook and Yarn by Gini. So by now, my previous market prep video should have been out and you should have watched that. If not, go back and watch it. This is kind of like a part 2. That was only yesterday that I filmed that, but I'm trying to do maybe shorter videos, try and keep up with my consistency on YouTube, because I keep doing videos where I'm like, I'm back, and then I just don't come back. So this is me trying for the millionth time. Thank you for sticking with me. We are still market prepping. Yesterday I made a chicken, a whale, 2 leggy frogs, and then I did some dragon, and then I tried to start an alligator, and it did not go well. And I am like, I've been all day, I've been like, oh, I need to do the alligator. I think I'm just procrastinating from actually market prepping, because I've never done an alligator before, and I do want to design a pattern for one, but now is not the time. I have a market in 5 days. Wait, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 5 days. 4 days because we don't really count Sunday. And Thursday, like Thursday evening, I'm kind of like out of action because my sister has a 3-week-old baby and her partner's had to work away in, I think, Portugal. Either way, she's on her own. So I'm going to go and stay the night just so she gets a bit of a breather. Obviously, 3-week-old, I know, I've been there. You're waking up every 3 hours to feed and change, so she's going to need some company. And then that way I can maybe take a couple of night feeds. I'm used to not sleeping. I can take a couple of night feeds and it means she gets to sleep. So Thursday I'm going to try and take something with me, but I don't want to really be taking my eyes and my stuffing. So I was thinking about just taking a couple of like acrylic balls and making some key rings or bookmarks. So I'm not doing those now. They're on my list, but I'm purposely not doing those until Thursday. So I think now I'm going to do some key rings, but the ones that have eyes. So I'm just working on a bee, and then I wanted to do my minis, my pocket pals, but I can't because my eyes aren't here yet. I'm hoping they'll be here tomorrow, but they might be here on Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. We are having tea soon. The boys are still up, so we're having nachos with cheese and pulled pork. So I've just put the pulled pork in the oven. The boys are watching In the Night Garden downstairs with Will, so I'll go to bed and then we'll have tea. I don't know if I'm going to eat it up here or down there yet. I haven't decided. So yeah, let's get making. Why is that? Absolutely not. What is taking him so long to find me? Ow. No. Off it. Okay, so he's calling he's calling it bedtime. So he's calling bedtime. Every night the boys come in to see me. It's the cutest thing in the world, so. Who's that? Who's at my door? Hello! Oh, you're... Oh! Hi, Noodaloo. What's what? Back? Oh. Is that Quaver? Good night. I love you, Noodle. Ready to go on a keychain. I make a few at a time and then I'll put them on keychains. Hello, it's Friday. A reminder that market is on Sunday. So today I have made 1 and a bit capybaras. So this morning we went, so I fixed my hair. So I went to go and buy toner, and we went to feed the ducks, and we were there for a good hour. Then we came back and I had a shower, did my hair, and then we had lunch, and then the boys went out for a nap, so me and Will started watching The Imitation Game, and I made this capybara. Usually the boys nap for about 3 hours, and then they woke up about an hour and a half, so we didn't even get to finish the film, and I didn't get to do much capybaras. So I'm gonna finish this capybara, and then I've still got the dragon to work on. And as you can see, my hair is so much better than yesterday. It's so nice, it's lovely and blonde. Every time I go back blonde, I remind myself that I am definitely made to be blonde. I'll still dye it again at some point, but we're blonde. We need to stuff this capybara because I didn't take my stuffing downstairs with me. I've got new bags of stuffing because I've run out. I was really efficient this time because normally I run out and I'm like, oh no, and then order some and have to wait. This time when I got down to 1 bag, I was like, okay, I need to order some more. So after I finish these 2, I should then have 5 capybaras. I think I've written that I want 6. But I'll focus on something else because I feel like 5's a good amount. 5's like a good... I wanted 6 so I could pyramid them on my stand. So I could do 3, 2 and then 1. But it's not the end of the world if I only have 5. Because it is also Easter weekend. And obviously Will's been off work today, and very conscious that we don't get a lot of time as a family. You know, when he gets home from work, I come straight up here. You know, this is my job. So he finishes his job, I start mine. And that's why this morning we went to feed the ducks. And I think tomorrow we'd like to do something else. Maybe go to a soft play. So yeah, I don't want to give myself too much and then not see anybody. But my dad is coming to finish our garden, so in our garden we've only got like a yard. It's not very big, maybe like 20 feet by 20 feet. So my cousin's fiance built us a decking last year, because it's on a slant, our entire yard, so we couldn't put anything on it. Like, we had furniture on it, but like kids stuff. And last year it didn't matter because they were babies, but we knew we wanted something level for the boys to play on. I didn't need that much. So we got a decking built, and the decking has artificial grass on it. And it's supposed to play area for the boys, but it's quite tall, so it's allowed, so you have to level it out to make it flat. So like the smallest part is about that tall, but then the biggest part's about like that, which is quite full for a toddler. So my dad is building us a fence and a gate around it, which is going to finish tomorrow, which will be really good because at the minute they're bored. The boys get really bored in the house, and they're needing constant stimulation. But now it means that we can go in the garden. They've got a swing, a slide, and they can play. And I've got a big double egg chair out there, and it means I can sit in it and hopefully read a book. But I don't have to worry about them falling and hurting themselves. So he's going to do that tomorrow. So if it gets done, he's only got the gate left to do. So if it gets done fairly quickly, it means tomorrow we can go out in the garden, weather dependent, which will be nice because I could, you know, Will could play with them and I could go out and sit and crochet on the chair and we're still together. So that's good. I will do the eyes for both of them once I've done the others. These are so good for markets. I've been wanting to do them for a while and I could never find a good pattern, but they're so good. Like, I've been wanting to do it for ages. I was like, oh, but they're going to be really hard, and these are so easy. They work up in literally a half an hour. and I made 3 for each of my pop-up shops, and they've all sold at £12 each. I think maybe capybaras are just like a thing at the moment. And what I like about them is that you don't have to put any eyes in, because they have the little slanted eyes. I just I embroider them. Decided that I need to do a mock setup. So I brought my tables inside. That's one table. Obviously I have another. I just over anticipated how big they are in this small room. Don't tell when I said that. Okay, sorry for the bad lighting. I have really been panicking that I've not got enough stock. I've just got it all out on the table and done a mock setup. And oh my god, guys, let me show you. Look how much I have. So we've got my my pocket pals, a couple of fill 'em in the octos. I'm gonna do 2 more bees. I've got my birds. This one needs a beak and feet. Pickle, possum, snake. And you've got my standing up cow, giraffes, brontosaurus, my lying down giraffe, standing up giraffe, loaf cats, pigeons, sitting down cow, highland cows, goose, jellyfish, macaroons, earwarmers, my fruit and veg, capybaras, bucket hat, whales, chickens, turtles, leggy frogs, key rings, scrunchies. Okay, hi, it's the next day, so it's Saturday. I am feeling really grumpy. So after I did a mock setup last night, I decided that I didn't need to worry because I have plenty of stock. Even though I'd like more, I still have plenty. So I sort of gave myself a night off. I went and played Sims, and then me and Will finished watching the film, and I had quite an early night. I went to bed at like 9:30, 10. And then this morning we went to, where did we go? Oh, the Manchester Airport Visitors Centre. We thought that because it's advertised as like fun for all the whole family, and it's free apart from parking. However, there wasn't anything for toddlers apart from like a little fun fair. But yeah, then we got home. The boys last night was horrific. You can probably tell by my eyes. We felt like we were back in the newborn stage. We were up every hour, and we don't know whether it was we got back, put them down for a nap, and then I came in here, literally my bum hit the chair and I was like, I'm going for a nap. So I was asleep from like 1:30 till 4:30, and then now I've come in here. So I've just done a stock take of everything that I've got. Where have I put my notebook? There. Yes, I've just done a stock take, and I have currently got £1,115 worth of stock. Like I say, I'm happy with that. The only thing I'm doing now is I just want to fill any gaps. So I only had 1 bee, and my bees are quite popular, so I'm going to try and make another 1 or 2 of those this evening. I'd like to make a couple more bookmarks because I have got one, but I didn't actually count that in it. And then this keychain broke. Sorry. That keychain broke, so I need to fix that. I'd like to have a couple more keychains. It's just space filling now. Yeah, but like I say, I'm a bit grumpy and I'm really hungry. But it was shopping day today and we didn't go. And also I'm in pain, so I'm gonna take some painkillers. And yeah, we're gonna get to work. I have got a bee. Oh, also I have this elephant, and for some reason I've had him for about 4 or 5 weeks. I just keep putting off doing his ears. All he needs is his ears. This is the pattern from Crochet Grove, and he's so cute. And I'm sure he'd sell really well. I just keep putting off doing the ears, and it's because every time I remember him, I'm filming or I'm watching something and I need the pattern on my phone. So I'm going to do the bee, and then maybe I'll go off camera and do his ears because I think I'd like to take him with me tomorrow. So this is the bee. I did this bee and then I thought I'd done in the wrong size. I thought he was too small, so I never finished him. And then actually I got him out yesterday and realised I'd compared him with the other one and it is the same size. So all I need to do is finish it off and do his wings. And then I might do one more bee because I think 3 is a good amount to have. They sell really well. And I'd be silly not to take advantage of that. So yeah, let's go. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried about the weather tomorrow. If you're in the UK, you will know that we are currently in the midst of Storm Dave, which is an absolutely brilliant name for a storm. Which could be problematic. I've got a gazebo and I've got weights. But one, people don't want to come out in a storm. You know, we're going to have less traffic. People aren't going to look at the weather and go, oh, I don't want to go out in that. I'm hoping it might just last overnight. But also, if the winds reach a certain level, the event is under obligation, I think, to cancel just down to safety. So I think it's if the winds reach a certain mile per hour. Which, to be fair, I've not actually looked at the forecast for tomorrow. I know on the radio it said storm tonight, this evening and tonight, overnight. I'm hoping it might only last a little bit, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. What I will be frustrated about is if it gets cancelled. Obviously I don't want bad footfall. I don't know. It's just if it gets cancelled, it just means that all the work I've put in the last couple of weeks would be for nothing. And I really need the income at the minute. Like, really need it. Do I want to add blush? I think I do. Forgot any pink scraps rather. I'm going to do the wings right now. I'm going to do another body and then I'll do 2 sets of wings at the end, and I'll come back to you when I've got to the wings. Okay, guys. I know I said I wasn't coming back until it was time for the wings. However, this is the bee pattern that I always follow. So I increased to 3. And I did the same for this one. I did say I thought this one was a bit smaller. And I think it is. Like, this is exactly the... Or is it? Yeah. You see? And this was not even stuffed yet. But I'm sure this is the pattern that I followed for this one. All I can think is that maybe I only did 6 in the magic ring for that one. And that's why it's a little bit smaller, because normally it's 8 because I want more of a flat front. All I can think is that I did 6. But I'm not even filming. I've been sat here literally talking about how sometimes doing YouTube videos can be embarrassing, and I've not even been filming. What I was just about to say is I used the glitter eyes for this one as like a bit of an experiment. So those are the tactile crafts. So if you're in the UK, you'll know that you have to UKCS. Oh my god. If you're in the UK, you know that you have to UKCA test your toys. Long story short, means you have to use chemically compliant eyes. Now Tactile Crafts, I think, are the biggest brand that do them, and that's the eyes I've always used. They always pass testing. I physically never had a fail because of the eyes. However, obviously glitter sinker eyes are quite a big thing in the crochet community, and there are compliant ones from the Rico, I think it's Rico, and I did use them for a while, but they're expensive. Like one pair of the 30mm, I know they're a little bit bigger than what I normally use, but I bought them for these loaf cats I did. They were like £6 for one pair of eyes, and it just wasn't worth it in terms of like covering your costs. Well, a couple of months ago, Tactile Crafts came out with their own brand, which was amazing, a big thing for the UK crochet community, and they're so good. So I'm just trialling it on the bees. I use them for my bigger plushies, like my giraffes and stuff, and they look great. However, this bee's definitely bigger. I do think for the bees, the plain black look better. Let's finish them. This is definitely bigger. I don't know what I've done here. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna trial and see, because a lot of people at my markets do notice the difference if I use different eyes and stuff, and they'll always be like, oh, which one should I get? So it'd be interesting to see. I like being able to see which ones they choose, especially for the bee, because I just personally think that the black ones look better for the bee, because insects have beady black eyes. That's what they are. I guess I went for blue because I wanted it to, I don't know, look more cartoony, but I thought, well, just do it on one of them. I don't want to waste them if people aren't going to think they're as good, so we'll see. Hello, I have finished the bees. So this is the one with the black eyes, and this is the one with the other eyes. Do you see what I mean? Do you not think this one looks better? Like, I feel like this one just looks a little bit like silly, like a bit stupid. And this is definitely bigger. I really don't know what I've done. I can only assume that I've only put 6 in this magic ring, because I definitely increased to 3. I remember so vividly doing it, and as I was doing it I was thinking, this looks smaller, so it's either I've put 6 in the magic ring or my tension was smaller, so I definitely used a size 4 for both. But they are done and they are ready to go in my box. I am just going to film some TikTok content because I'm really short, and obviously I need products for it, and I don't want to jinx it, but if I do sell out tomorrow I have nothing to work with, so I'm just going to get my stock and just do a few videos. So yeah, I'll come back when I've done that, because we've still got a lot to do tonight. Hi, I'm back. I had dinner as well. I haven't done too much. I made those beads, which I think I filmed, and then I filmed loads of content, and that has basically taken me all night. And then I've just finished the elephant, so I needed my phone for that because I needed the pattern. But guys, I am literally obsessed. You're not even ready. Look at him. Look at his big floppy ears. And he's like big as well. I literally love him. He's so cute. So this is the Crochet Grove pattern, and I can't believe I put this off for so long because, oh, he's just so lovely and squishy. Like, I'm tempted to keep him for myself, but I know that I need to take him. because I think he will sell tomorrow. He's so cute. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave this video there because I want to do a separate market vlog. I say want. I promise I will try my best. If not, I might add it in. So you might already have seen clips in this video, but I have full intentions of doing like a come to the market with me. So I've got to be there for 8:30 in the morning, and it's a 35-minute drive away, so we're gonna have to leave at like 7:15. And I'm gonna get up at 7. I just need to basically just label everything now, but I'm not going to show you that because that's a bit boring. If I'm not feeling too tired when I finish that, because I don't know how long that will take me, I might do some keychains just to build up that stock, but if I don't, I'm not really going to be fussed. And then hopefully I'm going to film like back in the car, unpacking when I get there, setting everything up. I'm going to try and bring my ring light. I mean, not that I could plug it in, but at least I'd have a stand. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Like I say, if not, I'll try and film like snippets throughout and then put them in here. So you might have already seen them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please do subscribe. I really am trying to grow my account, and also check out my TikTok and my Facebook and my Instagram too. And I will see you guys in the next one.